Hello Walls, Bello here. Today, or should I say, a few minutes ago we done a video, and now we're going to continue that video on. Now I'm going to have to delay this by a few hours in releasing this video, just so it's not a spoiler in case people want to jump to the newest video instead of the older videos, giving people a bit of time to sort of watch what's going on. But I might spoil it anyway, who knows. Anyway, this is time for us to go attacking. I still have my mishmash army from YouTube in yesterday, but I do want to try a raid with the Aeronaut, because yeah, I've not had a chance to use him. You can't donate him, so that's what we do. We're gonna use the Aeronaut. Right, so okay, I've really got to show this replay from earlier on. I'm super chuffed with it. So again, I have still been, I don't know why the last 3 raids have had the same mishmash army, but just look at the results. So the Grand Panda there, and the Grand Panda there, okay? So let's push play, and then we're going to get attacking, I promise you. I promise. Right, so we're going to get our Scallywags and a few gunners in there. We end up getting some Ghastly Gunslingers in there too, to try and take out a couple of bombers, just to take out that Grand Panda there. Now, we're going to start to come in from this angle, with a bunch of Scallywags, and all the other troops, heavy gunners and the Witch Doctor, take out the mortar there. This is a Pirate 11, guys, okay? There's 3 mortars, 2 in there and 1 was down there. Ghastly Gunslingers in there as well. I was using like 10 of them. We've got a bunch of bombers. We've got a Witch Doctor at the back here, punching our way through into the base, doing some great damage there. And now look, apart from a couple of mortars and there's not too much to defend against. And look at the resources I've taken. There is like 1.4 million grog. And, I stripped apart this base pretty much. And it was not a bad base. The walls are half decent. The defences, was pretty damn good. The bunkers, apart from that one there, the bunkers are spot on. Grand Pandas wasn't. The mortars was okay, but the cannons was fine. Those maxed out cannons. We didn't 3-star it, but we got the loot, so we're gonna use this mishmash army again. Don't forget now, instead of me being able to find Pirate 7s, I'm only going to be able to find Pirate 8s and above. So this is a lot for me to get used to now. And remember, I'm still only using Pirate Hall 9 troops, so we need grog. But also we're going to need a bunch of gold now, because we can pole into walls. Yeah, I paused a bit there. I was like, oh, gold. Now, I could probably get 800,000, maybe, but it's a tough base. I'm not ready to start. I have still got Pirate All 9 troops. We are not going at Pirate All 11s. I'm going to come across a few, hard bases. Let's plug the headset back in. There we go. So hopefully now the recording has picked up my voice again. For some reason I somehow unplugged the headset. Probably not the best idea, or the smartest thing to do. Now we're going to have a reduced amount of loot against Pirate All 8. That's going to be a slight problem. So we're going to be patient. Keep using our next button. It's going to be a big change for me now. There's not a lot of plunder points there for beating on a Pirate All 8. I'm not expected loads and loads, but I thought it might have been like 200 or something. 182 for Pirate All 9. Really? Is that it? Oh wow. We're going to struggle with the event, I'm sure. 266. Really? Come on, guys. 266. We need to start finding some big loot. That could do it. I mean, that's feasible. There's not going to be loads of profit in grog, but the 900,000 gold is looking quite appetising with the level 9 walls and 8s. Yeah, I think we can go for that. Now the problem is where, right, second Grand Pandas here. If we start by clearing out just a couple of, maybe 3 Scallywags. Let's make sure they do their job. Come on, Scallywags, that's it. Don't let me down. There we go. So we took care of that. Now we've got to concentrate on this part here. So we're going to get a line of Skellies in this location here. We're going to get our bombers in there as well. We're going to get a Witch Doctor in this location. Let's get a couple of gunners in there. A couple of gunners there. Now we want to get a long line of our Ghastly Gunslingers. We're going to get in our heavy gunners. Let's start using our abilities now. Start to get these Scallywags in this location. So we're not probably going to use our Sky Raiders. You know, we shouldn't need to. I wouldn't have thought. Things could go wrong though, but you know, things are going okay. We're going in there getting a big chunk of grog at the moment, which is perfect. Got our gold storages in this location. Mortar there. That's taken care of. Now, there's quite a few gun towers left, which shouldn't be an issue because of the heavy gunner there. Let's use our... There we go, all perfect. Loads of scallywags from the Witch Doctor's Resurrect. We've got a bunker here, sorry, there, firing on our troops, which, you know, is a bit of a cause for concern, but we should be okay. 50%, so we've got the 1 star there. Going to be working towards a 2nd star, maybe, not too sure. The pirate is firing on my poor pirates. And the Ghastly Gunslinger managed to take out Gun Tower, but also is taken out equally. You know, I'm not too concerned about the 3 star in this. There we go, up we go, Scallywags, perfect. We just want to get the remaining drips off this loot, like so. So the rest of the grog's gone. A little bit more gold would be perfect for me. So, I mean, the heavy gunner should be more than fine to go in 1v1 this gun tower, like so. Oh, the problem is that bunker now. Ay, that hurts. It really does hurt. Come on, Scallywags. Come on, there we go. No, don't go into the line of fire of the bunker. That's it. So the heavy gunner just survives there. Again, we're not going to 3-star, but I don't think so anyway. Because we haven't got enough damage dealers to take out the pirate hall and the ship. I could have deployed my Sky Raiders. I don't see the point in that though. There's no outlying buildings, no. So yeah, I mean, we've got the loot. That's all we care about. We'll wait out the 30 seconds and we'll see if that's enough to get us the 3-star victory. I doubt it very much. Plus, the pirate hall is now taking on my poor little scallywags. The heavy gunner, well, he just hasn't really got enough damage behind him, has he? Maybe we can get the 2-star, I doubt it. And we've got no skellies, like 1 scallywag in now. Never mind, not enough time, we run out of time. Doesn't matter. We've got the 1-star. There we go, so there's our first bit of farming. We're not using that troop combo, no way. Not happening. Right, so we've still got the Sky Raiders, we've got to remember that. So maybe we go in. Don't even know, 3,000? How much? How long do they take? Almost 4 minutes each. Are you crazy? We'll put them in there as well. I have no idea what we're doing here. We'll go for 10 of them because, you know, they worked out alright. Let's get them. Now let's think about getting our bucks. How many bucks? We need like 30. Don't leave us with no wall breaks. No bombers. Yeah, no bombers. Not really. Gonna have to go for it, Sib. Let's get a few bombers in there, like 3. We've got air attacks going on here, people. We don't need bombers. There we go. Let's give that a go. The old mishmash. You know I like my mishmash. Let's see if we can use the Aeronauts and Sky Raiders effectively in an attack. I doubt it. We're going to have to be real careful to the bases that we're going to choose now. We need to start finding some big loot too off of some of these bases. Real low down. Doubtful, but you know, we live in hope. Right, okay. If this guy has no Grand Panner, we are in... no Grand Panner. If they has no ARRR, which I can't see... yes. Oh, yeah, that's just a cause of concern. So, no, we skip past that one, I think, because we're not going to get it. Not for the army comp, unfortunately. As I said, I mean, it's like 20-odd minutes just for 6 aeronauts. That's crazy. That is crazy stuff. No wonder why, you know, there's a lot of people not using the aeronauts. I can see why now. So what about this one? We can't go crazy using loads of aeronauts because there was 3,000 plus their cook time as well. You've got to remember that. You've got to factor that into when you're creating an army comp. Now, I can't see an ARRR. Doesn't mean there ain't one. That's why we're having a closer inspection. Even if so, the traps have been triggered there, which means that obviously if he has an ARRR, it's been triggered anyway. So maybe we just go a bit crazy. Why not? We're going to just, you know, drop our troops into sort of these locations here. Sky Raiders, well, they're going to come in from sort of this direction. Who knows? Maybe we just go, you know, again, a bit crazy. Just get them in there. There we go, guys. Perfect. Let's use their abilities. Start clearing out some of these buildings. Try and help the Aeronauts drive into the base that little bit better. So, I mean, I think pretty much our Sky Raiders are dead now. We've got our perfect little Aeronauts and they're flooding the base. Right, okay, let's see if we can, you know, use bucks as well effectively just to, you know, clear out some of these outline buildings. So, hopefully, you know, that will help the Aeronauts get into the base a bit quicker, because the Buccaneers will sweep the base for us. I've used the Berserker ability again just to make sure they can get in there and do what they need to do. We've got a big cluster of bucks in here, which is really helping our Aeronauts in this direction push into the base. That's what I'm trying to aim for anyway. You know, time's going slightly. We're not going to use the heavy gunner, the Witch Doctor, the bombers, or the ghastly gunslingers. Maybe that's the way forward. For bases like this, it's got some loot. You know, you could use a shed ton of bucks and maybe a couple of Aeronauts to save on build time. And yeah, that will keep the build time down and the cost down. I mean, this should be... I don't care about the free starts. As long as we get the loot. We've got no bucks. The bucks are all gone. They're like little kamikazes, aren't they? Little suiciders. That's no good. So we don't need to worry about the pirate Automobiles. We need this bit of leftover loot here. There we go. So one Aeronaut's got the program. Let's spin this around a little bit. Just see the animation. That's, you know, that's perfect. I know they're only level 1s, but I've had to feature these in a video because since their release, I was, what, Pirate All 8 going to 9? Or just turned 9? So unfortunately, I was not able to use them. And therefore, you guys could only see from a couple of replays that had done the Aeronauts being used. Now we get to experiment together, you know, troop combos, see how that goes, really. I mean, hopefully, I don't think we're going to get the rest of this gold, if I'm honest with you. We're just going that little bit too slow with the Aeronauts. They're going to go over here with the ship. This guy, I don't know, seems to be dropping bombs slower than the other lot. So, I mean, this guy's probably going to laugh and, oh, look, I've been, you know, Aeronauts, and he didn't, you know, 100% me yet. What about the other troop capacity that I'm sitting there on? That's 5. That's 15. That's 17. That's 20. You know, 20 troops less. 20 troops less. Come on. There we go. So less than 100,000 grog too. Oh yeah, we use some Sky Raiders. Perfect. So let's jump into another one. Let's see if we can find another base site. Maybe it's going to be a little farming method there. Maybe. Again, we're going to look for suitable bases with a big chunk of loot. And hopefully with no AWRs, because that's going to shoot down our poor Aeronauts and we don't want that. Maybe I pause the video to save you guys some time. Silly me, I forgot to unpause this, but I can't see for the life of me an AWR in this base, but it looks like it's a live base, so the person's playing, but for some reason don't care about AWRs, I guess. So let's test the waters. Let's start to really drive our Aeronauts into sort of this location here. And let's come in again from there. Now we need to start thinking about, you know, driving ourselves into the base. Maybe give it a little while. If we can take out a ground pound, it gives us an option to come in from an angle. So, I mean, that's really what we're hoping for. That's why I think I stacked the Aeronauts here. My brain was thinking that way anyway, you know. We've got to clear the outlying buildings for our Aeronauts to want to go inwards, and they will get distracted. And I've seen the Aeronauts get distracted by the what's it called? The shark trap. Me and the bear trap. Where do I keep getting bear trap from? You know, probably because bear traps aren't a real thing. However, if we can get in there now and start really getting to town on that ground pounder, which seems to be, you know, got so much life. Let's take out this. Come on, let's take out legendary fort. We get down to a minute. We're going to struggle to get the loot. Come on, guys. No, don't move. You've got this to take out. There we go. Let's drop some bombs. Perfect. There we go. A couple more. Right, we're in. That's it. We're going in now. We're not messing around. Sib is not playing games. Right, let's get our Witch Doctor in there. We're getting a Heavy Gunner in there. We're getting our Ghastly Gunslingers. We're sending the whole shebang. We're sending in the kitchen sink. Deploying all in the same area. Hope for the best. Come on, guys. There we go. That's it. Perfect. Can we get in now? Can we drive into that base? Oh, that's starting to hurt. Some of it, anyway. So we're down to a minute. Where's that assailant? Where's that wind coming in from? I think... Deploy there. Right, yes. So, perfect. There we go. Let's get the rest of our Sky Raiders in. So, there we go. Perfect. In go the Sky Raiders. Drop to the ground. Choose their ability. They're distracting away from our Boogoos. We need the Witch Lot to come into this part, in here. Need to resurrect a bunch of skellies. You're not going to do that. There we go. Perfect. There we go. A bunch of skellies now. Dropping bombs on the base. Again, we're not going for the 100%. We just want a big chunk of the loot that he had in store for us. And yeah, I mean, thanks a lot, guys. What about these collectors around here that the Bucks are having to do for me? So take that gold mine down. There we go. We're leaving 40 odd grand of each behind. Can't be helped. But, you know, maybe I'll make a few changes to the setup. We get some more bombers in there. And what we do is then we just flood the base with bombers and Bucks. We've got our Aeronauts too. So let's go with 6 of those again. We don't need to worry about heavy guns, I don't think, anyway. We need to go with 14 of them. Let's go in with 8 of those. Then we're going to just go crazy with unlimited Bucks. That is it. Let's hold your finger down, Sib. There we go. So we're going to have a shed ton of Bucks. We've got 36 there. We've got 8 Sky Raiders. We've got 6 Aeronauts. We've got 14 Bombers. It's a 50-minute army. It's not the best. But I think 22 minutes alone for the Aeronauts. Maybe you cut down on some of the Aeronauts. Maybe. Do it that way. Potentially. You're going to need Bombers to help the Bucks get in there. I mean, you can always ditch some more. I only used 3 last raid. But yeah, let's just go with that. Let's see how that goes. This is all about farm. So I need to see what these meshes are, because it could be perks. So be right back. You won't believe it, guys. It was the training ground. 2 days running now. It's the training ground. Let's have a look to see when the other perks are running out. So we've got 50 minutes. So we've got 50 minutes of some fun. Right, okay. Let's just see who actually donated in here. Right, perfect. Lovely. Just always keep an eye on who's donating. Because some people can take, you know, advantage of that. But let's quickly, before we go off on talking away here, let's get that little mystic mine in there done. So, you know, that's done. Let's get it built and done. Perfect. How much was that? 1.8. We'll save a little bit of flash money, we call it. Don't want 64,000 gold just to my name. Look at that. So, by the way, this is now a maxed out mystic mine. I've come up against these, and they do last twice as long. I should have really done that here. Let's see, let's go on that. So this one lasts 6 seconds stun time. It's a 2,000 rearm cost, where this is a 25,000 rearm cost, but stuns them for 12 seconds, double the time. It is a big, big deal. So, you know, I can't wait for these mystic mines to really start coming into play now, because they're going to be double effective. And also, them mines there as well. They are maxed out mines, so they're going to start to cost a ton for me to start rearming my traps. But it's going to be worth it. I love, you know, I love my base defending well, and without traps, it's not going to defend so well. So, you know, you've got to put the time and effort in, and the gold. Anyway, let's jump into a raid, and let's see if we can get some more of our little items paid for. Ha! So all the traps here have been used. However, them walls, my poor Bucks are not getting it. I mean, I could just go with Aeronauts, but it would take forever to get in there. Oh no, look, the ARRR, he looks to be in operation, because it'd be flat down, the missiles be facing downwards. He's just not bothered to redo these other mines, mystic mines. Now maybe we go down to Pirate Rank 1 and just see what's down there. Again, there's the ARRR, so that's the things we've got to be looking out for now, because I'm using the Aeronauts. We've got to keep an eye open for the ARRRs. I'm going to pause this until we find a raid. Right guys, I can't see an ARRR in this base. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to deploy our, hopefully, let's just, can I deploy there? Yes! And send in the ARRR, I can't get it right, so I have an AN or an ARRR, I'll get them both mixed up. So yeah, if we can take that out, that's really going to help a lot. Let's get one in over there to take out the ship. The ship can't fire at us, so it doesn't really matter. Once take out this ground pounder, like so, that's going to really start to help too. Can we get a Aeronaut in there? There we go, so we've got 2 in there. Take out that ground pounder. So, you know, this is smart gameplay. We're using the Aeronauts to clear out the ground pounders. Plus, they're going to do damage and can't be taken out. So, I mean, it's not really a waste to use them for clearing out the outlying buildings. Like so. Now, we can start to drive our way into this area here. They're going to go towards the academy, but once it's taken out like so, we're going to be fine. Let's start getting our troops in this location here. Now, we need to find out where the wind's coming from. I think... yes, the wind's coming from this sort of direction here. Now we're just going to flood the base with our Sky Raiders. Because, you know, that will really help drive in the bucks there. There we go. So now we've got the bucks in there. We're going to get some more bucks into that location. We're going to get 100%? Eh, probably not. But we're using bucks, Sky Raiders, bombers, and aeronauts. Have you heard such a combination? No, I don't think so. But we're... we're using no LP as well, so you know we're trying to make this work. Maybe it will. Come on, if we can just get these mortars taken care of, we stand, you know, half a chance of doing these bases. But we're really struggling against this bunker, which we're getting a lot of the loot. We've got the Aeronaut still in here working for us. There we go. Let's drop some bombs. There we go. Perfect. The Buccaneers are still, you know, pretty tanky. They're doing a job. Aeronaut's coming over here now. Come on, Aeronaut. Just, you know, one hit on the mortar, please, dear. There we go. Come on. There we go. Perfect. One more. There we go. So, we've still got a cluster of our bucks there. This is it. This is our new army comp. We've got bucks. We've got bombers. We've got Sky Raiders. And we've got aeronauts. This is it. This is farming. But the army time is a little bit too long. I mean, could we? I said you could reduce the amount of aeronauts, but then again, you've seen because they're low level, they're going to take a while to get going. Can we do this? Can we 100% the base? Come on, guys. There's like 6 of you here. There we go. Go on. That's it. Drop the bombs. Perfect! There's a first 100% using the aeronauts. 273 plunder points. Oh man, we're going to really struggle. We're going to need to push up a bit maybe for the event. Who knows? Let's try that again. I'm really enjoying this bizarre mashup of troops, shall we say. Come on now. There we go. Right, so we're sitting on 2.6 and 5.5 grog. We have to keep one eye out on that. Again, I'm going to pause this because it takes me a little while to find the base. Right guys, I can't for the life of me find an ARRR in this base. And he hasn't got too bad resources, especially for Pirate All 8 as well. So we're going to need to find a way into this base. Right, so if we can quickly get above this ship, like so. I'm hoping they're probably going to go all, you know, all over the place. But if they can, a couple of them, you know, they can split up. But if a couple can drive forward and just take out that ground pounder, we can come in from the other direction, take out that ground pounder, and really force our way into the base and get this precious loot. Now, I don't know what's taking these guys so long to get rid of this ship. They focus on that area there instead. I can really see this going wrong. I could see them avoiding the ground pounder and just going off in different directions. Maybe, potentially, we get a few bucks in there. We get a few bucks in here. I know it's sort of wasting them. They're probably going to die from the cannon. Might not even take out the voodoo heart at this rate. But I just want to try and make sure that the aeronauts will go in that direction. So if we use them bucks just to clear out a few buildings, I don't really want to use bombers. Although maybe a couple of bombers would help speed up taking out the voodoo heart. Yes, don't drift the wrong way, guys. Don't. That's it. Now we can drive into the base. That's perfect now. Just move to the ground pounder. Don't go in the wrong direction. Where are they all going? Guys, that's it. One of them's got the right trick anyway. So there we go. Ground pound's taken care of. We now can come in this. Let's clear out here. Let's come in this direction. So now we can get the rest of our bombers in this direction here, and they should start to drive into that base there. Should. Ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, they've got these buildings here to clear, and the bombers will target anything that's in its way. So once they take them out, then they're going to start to focus on... There we go. The ground pounder's gone. The wall's gone. Now it's party time for us. Use the berserker ability. Everything's going swimmingly well. The sort of wind is coming in this sort of direction. I mean, I don't think it's much of a cause of concern for the moment. Maybe we come in from this direction because we're looking a little bit slow on the right side here. So go on, Sky Raiders, in that way, perfect. So we just let them float in there a little bit. They've been stunned up by a mystic mine, so it's not really going to help too much. Now, maybe we just, you know, space them out a little bit. Hopefully get towards the pirate hall now. They're in there. They're in there. Perfect. Let's use their ability. Get them going a little bit. Take out the pirate hall. That will help get the aeronauts into the base a little bit more. Problem is, we've not taken a lot of their loot. We've got the buccaneers in there really helping though. So we can, that's it, start to focus there. We're not going to get all the loot. Definitely not going to get all the loot. Which is, you know, it's going to be a bit of a sight for sore eyes, unfortunately. But never say that, because now we've got a big, well not big, we've got a bunch of bucks going in there, and they're starting to go to town on the collectors, or should say the storages. Just that bit of grog there, it's going to be left behind, 150 odd thousand. Ah, it's a shame. That's a shame. But, you know, it's still 170,000 cost the army. Can we really complain with that? I don't think so. Wow, they're costing me a lot. 15 gems? Wow, really? Okay. Right, let's find another base. Now, this is probably getting a bit boring, so maybe we'll switch it up well, after this raid. We'll switch it up and find a different troop combo to use. Probably, you know, Bugu, because, again, I'm going to need cheap armies. I need to farm resources. We've got a lot of stuff to do. 3.4 mil, so if we get another half decent raiding, we've got enough for another couple of mystic mines, which is catching up from obviously the Pirate Hall 9. Then we can start, you know, focusing on the other stuff. We're going to need to save up, is it 3 million for the ARRR, which gives us a second one to help us defend against those aerial attacks. So I might have to tweak my base design just a little bit to accommodate the second ARRR. Which, again, you know, it's really going to help. That's a nice amount of grog. Probably no ARRR in there again. I don't know why no one's sort of building these. But not enough gold. I really am on the hunt for gold this episode. So let's pause it now, unless... No, it's not tasty enough. Oh, I got preoccupied looking at my phone, and this raid stumbled itself upon me. I can't see an ARRR quickly, you know, skimming around the base. If there is, we are in big doo-doo. We're in big doo-doo, people. Right, let's just go for it. Let's not mess around. Let's just, you know, space those out. Let's really hope that there's no ARRR in this base, because, I mean, there's a busted mine there anyway, so a bit of luck. If there was one, which there isn't, by the looks of it, I'm pretty sure, then we are in business, ladies and gentlemen. So let's take this ground pounder out. We are flying, ladies and gentlemen. We are flying. Well, we are, because we've got aeronauts. But come on, drop bombs, quicker, crank the whip. Let's get in there. Let's not mess around. And once we take ground pounder out again, we can start to drive into the base from behind here because of the ground pounder there. So hopefully, come on guys, come on. We don't want to run out of time. Perfect. We're going to go a bit crazy here. We're going to get some bucks in there, some bucks around the side here. Now, a couple in there. Let's get our 14 bombers in that location. Don't worry, please, no. No, guys. Let's just drive in. There we go. That's it. There we go. We've got a brain cell. We're going to use it. There we go. Get in there, guys. Get in there. That's it. Get in there for Sib. Now, we need to get this legendary fault gone. We need to maybe get a few. They're probably going to die. I just want to distract a few defences. Now, get in there, guys. That's it. Perfect. We really need to get these Sky Raiders, but we need that legendary fort to go down. Come on, come on, go, 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 go. So it's going to come in from around this direction. Come on, there's the Sky Raiders. Let's get them in there. Go, guys. Go. There we go. Perfect. Get in the base. Yeah! That sounded like crazy, but we got all the loot, baby. We got all the loot. Look at that. I missed half the raid myself. I hope you guys got to watch it, because man, oh man, we just went in there and pole drive the damn place. Oh man, I'm such a bully. I can't be a bully. It's Pirate 10. Come on. I'd do that, I feel. We're not going to freestart, man. I don't care. This is funny. This is, you know, Bucks, Sky Raiders. Everyone knows I'm terrible at Sky Raiders. Bucks, Sky Raiders, Aeronauts, and Bombers. What a combination! Wow. Okay, we're going to use it again. I don't care if I'm called boring. This is it. This is close to tears. I'm loving it. I'm saying like McDonald's. I'm loving it. Okay, let's move on to the next battle. I'm getting hysterical here. I hope you guys are too, and don't think I'm a complete, absolute nut job. Let's find another base, people. Oh, guys, it must be my birthday. I tell you, I can't see an ARRR in this base for the life of me. And look at them goodies sitting there. We've got to go in and rampage the base. Oh, here we go, baby. Here we go. I said, cluster them in there. Get rid of them ground pounders. Once we get rid of the ground pounders, we can get them in there, and we can do damage. Yeah, this is it. This is Sib's wombo combo of troops. There we go. So one ground pounder gone. Big boy cannons have gone. Look at the bombs. Perfect. Now, if we can sit here for, say, another minute, give ourselves a minute and a half, I think that'll be enough time to strip apart this base using our bucks and gunners. Now, remember, there is no... don't worry about Ching Shi. I'm not bothered about her. What was I going to say? So there's no ground pounders. They're taken care of. I think pretty much we're going to take care of the loot with just the aeronauts here now, because everything's so clustered together. We've got our aeronauts doing great damage onto the base here, which is, you know, beneficial. We've got a mortar here, which I wish one of the aeronauts would have just... I don't know why it's got some damage there, but they're sort of just taking forever. So I think we're going to have to come storm through this section here. A few bombers there, so that's great. So they're going to go through there. We've busted a hole there. Now we want to start getting our bombers in this location. A couple of buccaneers in there. We want to distract that mortar, because once this hole is punched, like so, now we want to start driving our troops into the base. Keep a few in there. Perfect. Keep tapping them there, because I want that mortar really, really distracted. So we need to try and find an entrance, say there, with our Sky Raiders. Get them into the base. Avoid the ship. They are doing fantastic. Once they drop and fall, like so, bang, use the button. There we go. So we've raged them up using their Sky Radar or Sky Rager. I can't remember the name of it, but look at this. We're decimating the base. Decimating it. We're using level 1 aeronauts. We're using bucks. We're using bombers. We're using Sky Raiders. And we know that Sib is not the best at Sky Raiders. I am when I concentrate, and, you know, I fully commit myself to concentrating. I can see where the waves are coming. That's how I judge it. A lot of people say, man, how can you judge Sky Raids from waves? Well, it's quite easy for me, but other people use flags and God knows what else. But this is a Sib trick. This is me. And look at overpowered, man. We've smashed. Don't know if we're going to get 100%. I don't want to get cocky or anything, but I think we will, because there's, what, 3 buildings left to take out. Man, oh man, oh man, this has gone superbly well, and the resources out of this world. Look at that, 100% on a Pirate 10. Not a bad Pirate 10 neither, I may add. That was decent. Look at that, decent, close to a millionaire raid. Wow. I'm a happy boy. So 170,000 grog. Yes, the cook time, and yes, the gems are a bit expensive, but you know what? We're stripping bases on the cheap. On the cheap too. Right. The Mystic Mines. So we've done that one. We've got one here to do, so let's do that like so. Let's finish that. Right, we've got to find the other ones now. Where on earth did I put them? So here, I think, and then yeah, we should have enough. Not enough to do the other one. Okay, you know what that means, don't you? We go farming. But first of all, let's get in it. If we start doing our gunners, we get them done. Yes, essential. We've still got to try and get them jugs up, but if we get our Boogoo army going first, we are in business. Right, so let's come up here. Yes, we'll do that one first, work our way along, and then come back for these two. So what's that for? Bunker Buster. Plus 50% damage. Perfect. For 6 days, 4 million grog. There we go. We spent a ton already. How much more have we got? So we've got 3.8. Now, because they are, in effect, a tank. Now, I said this in a previous video. What we always want to concentrate on is our toughness boost. So you always want to concentrate on those first. Yes, the attack's going to help there, but we will probably, come along here, finish those off maybe, or drop down there and get an extra +3. We're going to have to do something, but yeah, the first one, definite, is that there. But we don't want to leave ourselves empty-handed. Wait till we get a little bit more grog, and then, we'll do it that way. I know what I'm talking about. Just getting so excited. We're using no LPs as well, remember. So we've got no sort of buffs coming off of that. Have we? No, we need more gold than that. Right, let's pause this. Right, guys, I'm pretty sure there's no ARRR on this base, but I wanted to pick this base for a specific reason. So when you've got the 2 Grand Panners, one there, one there. Now, obviously, that'd be the easier one to take out, right? Yes, so if we come in the back here using our troop combo with the Aeronauts, so maybe we'll put 4 in there. 5, because I've got fat fingers. Okay, so if we put one here, start working on the legendary fort for us. It's not a higher level legendary fort, but it's still going to take the Aeronauts some time. Right, so what I was trying to talk about was, I want these to take out the ship, because once they take out the ship, they're going to want to come over towards this area and take out the Grand Panner. You can already see the splash damage is taking out the Grand Panner. So by taking that out, we can come in from this direction, take out this Grand Panner. Now we're going to have no Grand Panners to worry about. Yes, the Aeronauts will take their time coming down this way because they've got so many buildings here to take care of. But, that should be fine because most of this, there's half storages here and half in here. Let's not delay our actions. Let's start to deploy and get into this base now. Let's get our 14 bombers staggered out because I don't want, mortar hits to start to, really decimate our poor troops. I want to really start to drive into this area here. Keep back a few bucks. Now, we should be able to really storm our way into that base. Make sure there's no outlying buildings. No, so, that's going to go fine. Once these bombers stop being stunned by the Mystic Mortar, we're really going to get into that base. Let's get some more of our Buccaneers in there. Right, okay, wind direction. So wind direction is coming in this way. So we need to really, ideally, deploy here. So it's got one more. Let's get them in there. So perfect. Now we're to out the mortar using Squirrels. Use your ability like so, and we've got one coming in this direction too. So we now busted a hole through the wall. Got the second mortar down now. A couple of bunkers left in there, a couple of defences there. But generally, this is it. This is the base smashed to pieces, and it did one because of the loot, but 2 because people use the ship to cover one of the Grand Panners. Maybe one's come in there, and there's no hope of you getting there. But using Aeronauts in this manner ensures that now we can take out the hardest one by taking some time, take out the ship, push towards this direction, and then we can come in from this direction. So we're coming from 2 angles, so to speak, which is going to make our life a lot easier. Now, obviously, it's Pirate Weights. There's going to be Pirate 9, 10s and 11s out there still without the ARRR for whatever reason, or maybe it's taken down because they haven't rearmed the trap. Who knows? Anyway, let's jump into another raid. We've got to remember to do that Mystic Mine. We'll pull up the base in a short while and see if there's any other mines or Mystic Mines that I've missed. Let's again pause this video. Probably make this the last one for this episode. Okay, we found our prime target again. There's no ARRRs to the best of my vision. You know, it's a bit of a mishmash of all different levels. The walls are not very good anyway. Let's just come in from sort of, let's get one there. Let's, you know, space them out just a little bit. Now we're going to get our three in there. Get them going onto the ship. The ground pounders are facing in no man's land. So maybe we you know, just drive into the base, or we take our time and, you know, give it some time and let the aeronauts go to work a little bit for us. I don't know. We'll leave it till, you know, a minute 45. Then I think we might come in from that direction just to face head on with those mortars. Get those taken care of, and that'll be the big hassle dealt with. So, I mean, we should hopefully get that boat down in time for the 1 minute 45. Maybe not. Things are going a little slow, especially a little slower than I had hoped. So let's, you know, start by clearing out some of these buildings here. Then we're going to need to start driving our bombers into this location. Really need to get into this base. So let's start by, you know, a few in there. Let's drive our ability in. We're going to save back a good portion of our bucks, because once they go through, they're going to get hurt. So that's fine. The bombers, you know, they don't really need to go in through that way because of the gates there. Now we get our second line of buccaneers in. Now we've got our line here, hopefully. Get our Sky Raiders in this location. Bust through the wall. So we're coming in from two different directions. They're going to do a massive damage. Use their ability early. Try and take out that mortar. Or should I say, miss it more. Coming in. Doing perfect. Come on, guys. That's it. Taking forever there. Help our poor little bucks out, because we're running out of the poor little guys. So, I mean, I don't know why, but it's got all these storages in the middle here. There's not going to be too much that's really going to stop us from taking the loot. Got a gun tower here. Obviously, the pirate hall's there, but it's on long range. Long range is good for us. We have this gun tower here being a bit of a pain. We really need those bombers to stop focusing on the storages. Take care of the gun tower for us would be ideal. There we go. Now the bucks are in there. If we can really go to town on this pirate hall, got the aeronauts in there too. Really need some action on that gun tower, because that's starting to hurt quite a bit now. 100%? Don't think so. All the loot, good chance. So the gun tower's finally gone down. Pirate hall's gone down. There's not a lot of ground troops really. Should, as I say, get all these collectors. Not the 100%, I wouldn't have thought, because that legendary fort is a toughie right there. The Sky Raiders have just all been killed, unfortunately. 17 odd seconds. Where, yeah, we got all the loot. We got the important part. Got all the loot, guys. We're going to get 100%? No, just not enough time. But again, we're not really concerned about 100%. We're just concerned about the loot. Let me know, guys, in the comments below whether you are enjoying this wacky combination. I am. I think a little bit of tweaking would really help us, but I don't think there's too much else I could really change. It's farming well for us. As I say, it's, you know, the time is not the best of things, especially when you start leveling up the aeronauts. The time's going to go up quite a bit, so I think you'd have to drop back on some of them aeronauts there, to be honest. Right. So let's try and figure out the Mystic Mine. So it's that one there, wasn't it, for 1.8? Let's do that, like so. Right, now that's finished. Let's go on to base layout 2, is it? Right, yes, okay. Let's do all. Yes, okay. Right, let's go on defences. So we've got our 6 mines there. We've got our 4 Mystic Mines. Keep scrolling just in case. Right, yes, so we've finally caught up there now. We've done all the mines, all the Mystic Mines from Pirate Hall 9. Job done now. Now we can start concentrating on saving up for our silo, which is going to be 8.8 million gold. That is going to be my first focus of this new Pirate Hall level. And let's quickly as well go back onto the bucks. Let's get those going up as well. Where are they? Where is he? All the way up here. It's a long way to scroll now. Let's get that one going. That's 3.4 million grog. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode all. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.